Hello, I'm Robert White, and I'm doing this to support two superstars in the personal and professional development field, Bob and Judith Wright. But first, imagine yourself after a night of partying or bar hopping or even just working very late. You're hungry, you need to chill out. So you go to a diner, simple food, it's open late. You sit down at the counter, and there's a guy at the next stool who strikes up a conversation. He knows everything about everything: politics, sport, business, relationships. He's about a mile wide and an inch deep. That's a guy in a diner. And on thousands of subjects, it describes me. Lots of opinions, but I really don't know much about many subjects. I'm just another guy in a diner. On the kind of expert side of things, I'm a graduate of several programs designed and delivered by Bob and Judith Wright. And perhaps more important for this review, I've spent the last 30 years intimately involved in the personal and professional development field. I've founded and led companies with over 1,300,000 graduates of our leadership training seminars. I've also participated as a student in many, many similar, even competitive programs. The rapid rate of change in our families, our companies, our communities call for continuous learning. What worked for me 10 years ago no longer produces the same results. And perhaps that's true for you also. So, to summarize, this personal and professional growth arena is one area of life where I ain't just a guy in a diner. I have some confidence about the area I've dedicated my life to. And let's skip to the punchline. People often call me, text me, email me, and ask me how to evaluate and choose a resource for coaching, training, and other forms of accelerated learning. And I've got an informed opinion that after a lifetime of my deep involvement, that anyone should demand that a possible resource should assist you in creating positive changes in your attitudes, your habits, and ultimately your behaviors. That's simple, easy to say, but it's not easy. You actually need professional help to overcome the resistance all of us have to change, even positive change. And it's abundantly clear that Judith and Bob Wright's work is just the best available for anybody that's ready for transformational, positive change in their habits, attitudes, and behaviors. Now, that could be your key to professional and personal growth and accomplishment. Bob and Judith have done the research, they've tested the theories, and they've designed programs that will first set you free of past blame, shame, guilt, even past success in your history. And then they support you in seeing your current reality more clearly. They teach you to drop any drama and help you get out of the reasons, stories, and excuses loop. You'll get your power back. And finally, can you imagine creating a future freely chosen? One that moderates or even drops expectations from your family, well meaning friends, the university you went to, even the greater culture. That future freely chosen will include great relationships with family, with your friends, with colleagues, and one that includes peace of mind, extraordinary accomplishment, and giving back, service to others. The Wrights programs helped me heal a truly adversarial relationship with a former wife, and it's greatly enhanced my relationship with my adult children. I'm more clear, I'm more focused, and much more committed to living my best life. And I utilize Bob and Judith's coaching for tune-ups, like maintaining any expensive piece of machinery or technology. It needs maintenance, and I need maintenance. I want to further my learning about what works and what doesn't work. What would maximize my potential? I want to live the life I was born to live, and I do so with their expert help. Plus, it's been an absolute joy to recommend that program to my friends and family. And then I get to bask in the glow of their positive results following their work with Bob and Judith. Attending the Live More program is probably not for everyone, but it's an enlightening and positive experience if you're ready. And it seems to me that people know when they're on a growing edge, ready to make some positive changes in their lives. If that's you, check out the experience. I think you'll find it to be one of the most wonderful and best decisions you've ever made.